Hey there, how are you today? I hope you're good. I'm Cami. Welcome back to my channel. It's about music, concerts, festivals, and everything cool. I didn't prepare any video for this week because I was in Joshua 3. I go to Joshua 3 every year for my friend's birthday, and it's usually a time of the year that we get a weekend in a cool Airbnb or best friends. It's always a moment of the year that we are surrounded by nature, by stars. I reflect on life. I disconnect. I don't use my phone, yada yada yada. But that means that I didn't prepare any video. I always wanted to show you 5 great new rock bands that you have to listen to. Thank me later. Actually, thank me now. Get subscribed. Because I talked a lot. I'm gonna have to drink water. Thank you. Baby girl, I love Fontaines DC. I saw them for the first time at Reading Festival. Reading was a big dream of mine. I always wanted to go to that festival because Nirvana has played a show in there in the 90s, I guess. It was 92 and it was very, very iconic. So ever since, I wasn't even born in 92. You understand, ever since I got knowledge from this festival, I was like, oh my god, I need to experience that. To be very honest with you, not my favorite festival. Still, I talk about it every day. I was just like walking around at the day that Fontaines DC was playing. I haven't heard of them yet. I didn't know any song. I didn't know who they were, anything. I was passing by at the exact moment that they were starting and I was like, you know what, I love concert openings. I do. I might stay for a little while because I don't have anything to see right now. I like the vibe right now. Bitch, I stay for the whole set and I'm still obsessed with them. Now they're currently on tour with Arctic Monkeys, who are also playing at Reading Festival. So their performance were very, very good. I'm like, oh my goodness. But that's not even the best part because they're also playing a solo concert here in LA for $30. I thought they were British, but they're actually Irish. So Fontaines DC stands for Dublin City, by the way. Like their sound is a mix of post-punk with indie rock. So you kind of have the energy of a punk song, but you have introspective lyrics. Perfect blend, if you want my opinion. Some people like the first album, some people like the second. My favorite is the third one from 2022. Yes, Cynthia from 2022. All their music is good, but this band has cool girl energy. Let me explain. I saw Turnstile opening for Blink-182, right? And I can say that they were better than Blink-182 because it was the first time that I was seeing Blink-182 being good. So that was kind of something that, you know, stick to me and my brain. But they were one of the best bands that I've ever seen live. And mind you that I've seen almost 200 artists live. Okay, most of them are rock bands. They remind me of a very specific feeling that I have. That is why I love live music. When you are close to the stage, the sound of the instruments like very raw, and then you see the concert lights. They're usually like kind of purplish, kind of pinkish, you know, you just hear music, live music, musicians playing music. Why did I say that they have cool girl energy? I saw them opening for Blink-182, right? I posted on my Instagram that I was like, Turnstile, that's so good, I loved it, I'm gonna check them out. Girl, every single person who responded to my stories were cool people. Like those people that they don't give a fuck about anything, that they know what they know, and that what they know nobody really knows unless you know. But I've been thinking to myself, if rock was still popular today, for sure they would be one of the most famous bands that we have right now because every single element is there. They have good music, they're creative, like they have this hardcore punk sound, but at the same time they make something like funk, and then you have like a groovy punk song. The band members are also cute. I have eyes, I have ears, I can see and hear everything. Their stage presence, honestly, something beyond. So much energy, so much interaction. Yeah, the band was bending, but anyways, they've been around ever since 2010, which is crazy to me because to me they just start getting popular now. Maybe it's because I just found them out right now, but actually no, because they start getting more recognition in 2018 when they released their album Time and Space. My favorite one is Glow On Captions. I like almost every song from the album. I'm gonna put in the playlist, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. But Turnstile, oh my goodness. Have you heard the song Hometown by Cleopatrick? If you haven't, that's okay. We're gonna listen to it right now. For real though, you have to listen to this song. It's so good. This band is so good. It's actually a duo. At first, I thought they were brothers, but they're actually childhood best friends. They're from Canada. Look, I met this friend years and years ago at a Bon Jovi concert. Today, she's a music journalist, but we were teenagers back then. She's been harassing me ever since 2018, yes, for me to listen to Cleopatrick. Until the day I got fed up and I was like, okay, Natalia, let me listen to it. fell in love. Now I'm looking for tickets. Now I listen to them every day, and I could never get to see them live. They have been doing the Boomer tour from their only album. Actually, maybe they manifested something wrongly, because every single time that I tried to see them, it was like 3 or 4 times the concert was canceled. They had their instruments stolen, or it was bad weather. I really need to see them live, because I think seeing an artist live is a deal breaker, is a big deal. I need to know how is their dynamic on stage. I think they're gonna be very good. Anyways, they are like an alternative rock band, which can mean many things. They sound to me kind of grunge and blues at the same time, if that makes sense. It's like a mix of classy and messy at the same time. Like I said, they only have one studio album, Bummer, but I really like their EP, The Boys. It only has 6 songs, but I'm gonna tell you something. This is the living proof that quality is better than quantity. 6 songs, yes, but from Hometown to Youth, flawless, perfect. You gotta listen to this EP and then you tell me if I'm right or not, because I'm not. My light is acting up again. Now it feels like it's sunny. That Poet Society, not Poet. It's not the movie, it's the band. I have an interview with them here on my channel. I'm gonna let the link here in the card so you can watch the interview and get to know them more, because we talked a lot about meaning behind their songs, about life, about creative process. So it's a band that if you want to actually get to know them, we have this video, we have this interview that was really fun to make. I really love them. But anyways, and it's funny because I met Dylan, the bassist of the band, before I knew that he had a band. I didn't ask him about his band for a while until when they were talking, and casually he mentions that they played at Reading Festival. The same festival that I mentioned back then. Reading, it's okay, it has its problems, yes, but it's a great festival for you to get to know new rock bands. I actually should look at their lineup and get to explore there, because they always do it right with the new rock bands. And he sent me some songs by That Poet Society. I went from friend to fangirl. Yes, I would join the fan club if the fan club wants me. Seriously, it breaks my heart that they're not more popular, because they're very good. Like, I listened to their whole discography to get to interview them. I don't think I can spot any bad song. Like, of course I have my favorites. Again, we talked about it in an interview, but I'm also gonna let in the playlist. Of course I have my favorites, but still, you know what is funny? I love the song In Too Deep, and at the moment that I interviewed them, it was a popular song, but it wasn't that popular. Out of nowhere, that song blew up, and I'm like, yes, now it's their most popular song. I knew what I was saying. I know my taste. I trust my ears. So yeah, That Poet Society, one of my favorite bands at the moment. And actually, finally, by the moment that this video is out, their new music's gonna be out as well. We've been waiting for this for so long. I don't know if I should be saying this, but I did listen to some like unfinished songs and everything, and it was so good. And Baby Girl, it was unfinished. If unfinished was already good, I am so excited to get to hear their new music, and I really hope you are too, because they're very good. The Bridge of Coda, That Poet Society, don't take my monetization away. Okay, no, you listen for yourself, because they're gonna take my money away. I've been obsessed with this band so much, and it's crazy because in my head everyone knows Roy and the Serpent, like, just because they're very famous here in the LA music scene, especially in the pop punk one, alternative one, you know, the kind of music that they make. Just because they're so famous here, like every industry party that you go to, or emo night and stuff like that, every time you see them, everyone really loves them. So in my head they're already very famous. But it was shocking to me when I asked ChatGPT. I did, okay? When I graduate, by the way, me and ChatGPT's name is gonna be in my diploma. I'd be using that too, but when I asked ChatGPT who was Royal and the Serpent, just so I could have like a more accurate background, it didn't know. It did not know. Can you believe that? The artificial intelligence was kind of dumb, but they didn't know Royal and the Serpent at all. So that's when I realized that, wait a minute, they're not as famous as they should, but they're gonna get you. Trust me, they will. I've seen them playing many sets at Emo Night, but I never got to see an actual concert of them until I saw them opening for Bring Me the Horizon and Fall Out Boy. It was literally a crime to put Roy on the Serpent before all the other bands, because more people should have seen that masterpiece. So good. I'm in love with Ryan. Ryan is the girlie who founded Roy and the Serpent. But yeah, now they basically have a band, and I love that Roy and the Serpent can also be sad rats, so they kind of have this little joke going around a lot, and I love it. Rats or Die. They were definitely one of the best bands that I've seen live this year so far. We are in like, what, September? Yeah, and I've seen a lot of concerts this year. Thanks God, amen. Let's keep the bless going. But definitely one of the best shows that I've seen. And I was actually thinking about this the other day, because I feel like this year is being a year for me to be in love with small band and smaller artists, because every time that I saw someone opening for someone, I low-key liked them better than I did the main act. I am very happy that I've been in love with them lately, because their visuals are good. I love their aesthetic. Speaking of aesthetic, she has this angel voice and I love hearing the contrast. Definitely one of my favorites. They have this really cool friendship with Demi Lovato, and I have a theory. Demi Lovato might have been heavily influenced by them to come back to making rock music. I mean, she never actually did. The album Get Back is kind of rockish. No, it's kind of cool. But now she's doing rock, and I feel like she fits rock so much better than she does with pop and stuff. Demi Lovato, yes, I kept thinking like, did this friendship made something for them? Because Demi released Holy Fuck, and I'm not talking about Demi, but I am, because they have a song with Roy on the Serpent, Eat Me. That is one of my favorite songs so far. So good. I loved making this video. I hope you liked it too, and please click on the link and go listen to the playlist and listen to those bands. You're not gonna regret it, I swear. Then you come back here and you say, you know, what did you think and everything. Also, if there is some artist, some new rock band and things like that that you think everyone should know about, we have a comment section, baby girl. It's for you to comment. That's it. I hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next video. Bye.